What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new episode. This time a quick getaway weekend here in the beautiful city of Matera in southern Italy. Just arrived a couple of hours ago, checked in at the hotel and went out to explore the beautiful cave dwellings, houses of the city of Matera. We have a couple of days here, so yeah, I'm gonna take you guys around and show you the city, the caves, the landscape as well, because it's a beautiful city. But yeah, just catching the sunlight here, and probably gonna grab something to eat and then explore, walk the streets of the old town of the Sassi, and then have the later footage from tomorrow where we're gonna have the full day here in Matera. So yeah, stay tuned. And the most popular view in Matera with the two towers. Superb, right at sunset. So yeah, if you do want to see this specific spot, definitely come for sunset because the sunlight is reflecting superb on the old city. So if you have seen the recent James Bond movie, that is where the city of Matera gained a whole bunch of popularity, and tourism exploded here in the city. I mean, the city was abandoned, I mean, back in the day, and then back in the 80s, I believe, or something like that. The houses, the cave dwellings, because a lot of the houses here were as caves, were given to the people, so to some businessmen, and they kind of revamped it and then started a little bit of hotels. They rent them out and so on. But yeah, the city of Matera has a long history. It's been populated, it's been inhabited ever since the Roman times. So yeah, 2,000 plus years of history. Not sure if this is something temporarily or it's permanent here in the city of Matera, but the Dalian elephant might be an exposition of all of Dali's works or replicas, but they have quite a few throughout the city. There was a map showing where all of them are located. Simply walking the streets of Matera is a tourist attraction in itself. I mean, everywhere you go, just stunning views. And jumping into the next day, taking a little hike here towards Parco Murgia Timone, something like that, which contains a whole bunch of caves. And here are the first few examples, but also a stunning view of the city of Matera, and also one of the views that the film, like I mentioned, the last film, James Bond, started at the cemetery where everything went down afterwards. But yeah, taking a little walk, like I said, and it looks like it's getting a little bit rustic, a little bit of the countryside of Italy. Whole bunch of milk cows with the bells on the way to Matera. This viewing point here. Check out the horns. Actually a whole bunch. They stopped a car earlier that passed us. And behold the view towards the city of Matera. A little bit windy here actually, as you can tell, but the views are actually stunning. I'm gonna try to fly the drone here, even though it's quite windy, but more when we get closer. And the views on the trail, they get better and better and better. Check this out. And made it almost all the way at the end of the trail, where you can get a specific view with only the old city here. The new city is covered by the new one. Superb. I'm gonna fly the drone a little bit. I did fly the drone a little bit from the other viewpoint where the trail started, but here we have a few more things here. Another chapel right here. The city expanding on the left side. Check out those caves right there. We were just talking that this actually looks quite prehistoric, and it actually is. Some historians do say that the area here around Matera has been inhabited for over 10,000 years. Let's go a little bit in one of the mini caves here, since I mentioned so many times about caves. And here's a super cool view of the city of Matera from one of the caves, with a little tree right here that's growing inside the cave. One cave after another. This one is actually quite large. Down into the canyon, and this is the trail, and these are the views that you're gonna get. The rock right there, it's actually a church on the left side, and this one on the right side as well. It's a modern church, but quite interesting that they have a church in a rock. And the bridge I was talking about that Google said it's actually closed. Well, it's not, so don't get fooled by Google. And have made it to the bridge itself. Quite shaky. It looks really cool though. Man, you gotta be careful here. You don't want to go too much, or you don't want your phone to drop. So yeah, I'm not going to film that much. And going back up to Matera. Views of the bridge and the churches, that is. But the wind, I'm telling you, it's powerful. Extremely powerful. You gotta be careful here at times with the rock and the sand and everything. Here's a quick look at the caves that we were earlier in the day. A whole bunch of them, bigger ones, smaller ones, medium ones, whatever size you need, you have it right there. Finally made it all the way at the top, and check out the view with the blooming cactus and the two churches. Superb. Yeah, Matera is quite unique, guys. I mean, I've been to a lot of Italian cities, but what you have here, how the houses, how the whole city is constructed, the old city that is quite unique. I mean, you get a little bit of hiking, you have the canyon, you have the caves, you know, you have all the dwellings inside the rocks. Just superb. More of the narrow cobblestone streets of Matera. Yeah, at every corner you can kind of stop and take some photos. Check out the church in the background. We actually walked here last night, but it was quite dark, so I didn't film anything. Did a quick run at the stone church. Not sure exactly if that's the official name, but that's what I'm going to call it from now on. And from here you can get some nice views of the city as well. Still extremely windy, late afternoon, almost evening I might say, but the wind is still holding up. A little 360 from the church. You can notice the rocks just blending in with the city of Matera. Almost everywhere you go in the city of Matera, the famous bell tower is always watching. And we have a little castle here on one of the hills near Matera. The park surrounding it is quite nice as well. And one of the most famous views here in Matera, one of the first views that you're gonna see walking into the city center, you'll notice a whole bunch of people around some arches, and if you step in, this is the view that you're gonna get with one of the main cathedrals and a whole bunch of the dwellings. And the beautiful cobblestone streets of Matera at twilight with all the lights being turned on. Just superb. And putting an end to the video from Matera at the same spot that we have started the episode, at the beautiful viewpoint with the two bell towers, but this time at twilight. Check out the way the city is glowing. Superb. Managed to fly the drone a little bit here, but of course the battery died, so I had to bring it back and be satisfied with whatever footage you guys are gonna see after this. But yeah, once again, thanks for tuning in. Gratitude should be the only attitude. Stay humble, and I'll see you next time.